Alrighty, fellow travelers, welcome back to the Adventures of a Traveling Don. My name is Benjamin O, and I am here at a place called Seven Tree Pond. This is in Central Coast, Maine, just off the 131 and the 17 here in Union. And we are going to be continuing the Coastal Maine series. This is the second to last of those videos. The season is coming to an end, so I hope you guys have been enjoying that. But we are going to head down past Damariscotta. I'm going to show you some beautiful botanical gardens here in Coastal Maine, and then we're going to go to get one of the best lobster rolls here in Maine, called Red Eats, very famous. But anyway, guys, I am joined by my friends Anna and Seb way in the background. They're camera shy, they don't like to be on camera. But anyway, we're gonna go ahead and hit the road, so come in and join us. All right, so we are south of Damariscotta for this first stop, and this is at Glidden Point Oyster Farm. So we got about a dozen oysters, one for each of us. There's 4 different types that they have today. They're all from the Damariscotta River, and like I said in a previous video, Damariscotta is basically the king of oysters here in Maine. So, but we're gonna try some oysters real quick. So, by the way, when you get your oysters, you basically have to shuck them yourselves. So it's your own shuck, which is really cool. Which I think that's why the oysters are so cheap, because they don't do any other work for you. But it's shucking time. Sebastian and I, master shuckers extraordinaire. So we got them all set here for y'all. So, time, guys. Cheers, cheers. Let's get up.
Cheers.
I'm gonna take one of these.
Which one do you want?
Whichever one you guys want. Go ahead, go ahead.
All right. I'll try this one.
And
cheers.
Cheers to you guys.
Yes.
And cheers to you guys down the hatch here. Mmm. Oh, that's so good. Damn, that's delicious. Yeah, Glidden Point Oyster Farms. And it's really kind of cool because they have out here this whole kind of like picnic area with, particularly right now it's fall. It's a little cold, so you have like a nice couple different fireplaces you can sit around, and then they have like a road that leads down to the river, which I'll show you in a little bit. But we're just gonna enjoy these oysters and this place. All right, so we're down here at the docks, and this is really kind of cool. You know, if you saw my earlier video at the beginning of spring when I was down in Portland and I did the oyster farm there, this is kind of almost like a upscaled version of that because it's like a bigger operation. But it's really kind of cool because you have a lot of the farms will be out in the river, and then they'll bring them back here where they'll kind of like clean them, and you just have like all of these cages filled with oysters, and it's just a fantastic, you know, just kind of sort of operation that they do here. But man, all the different types of oysters that we had, you know, those, I think the Glidden Points are my personal favorite, but god damn, it's so good. But anyway, yeah, so this is Glidden Point Oyster Farm along Damariscotta River, and we are now off to go see the Maine Botanical Gardens. All right, so we are here at the Coastal Maine Botanical Gardens, and this is going to be the meat of the video because this place is absolutely massive. This is a place where you can come, you know, spend a few hours because it has got a lot of long walking trails, I think close to about 4 or 5 miles worth of, and it's just out here in the middle of the coastal forest and absolutely fantastic. So this is right up probably about 10 minutes outside of Boothbay and Boothbay Harbor. But one of the cool unique features is this garden was built in 2007, but last year they added something from a gentleman named Thomas. He's from Copenhagen, Denmark, and he's very well known. I think his name is Thomas Dambo, and he's well known around the world for recycle art, and he makes these huge trolls out of just recycled wood and plastic and all this kind of stuff. And he gave 5 of them to the botanical gardens here in coastal Maine. So we're gonna go check out all the trolls, check out the butterfly house, check out all this beautiful nature here at the Coastal Maine Botanical Gardens. So when you come up from past the bridge and you come to where the butterfly house is, which unfortunately is closed until next June. I think it's only open from like June through August or September. But right past that is this first area here in the garden is pretty much the Dahlia garden. And it's just an array of, I didn't know there was this many types of dahlias. You know, there's just one type of flower, but there's so many different colors. Absolutely gorgeous. All right, so the first troll to come across is this beautiful girl, Roskva, and my goodness, how glorious does she look. I will say the way that they did the eyes, though, it's a little creepy because it's like as you move around, she does look like she's like following you with the eyes. So, but just the artwork of this is fantastic. My God, this is amazing. But yeah, this is the first of 5 trolls to find here. So this is the Arbor Garden section. This is actually really lovely. It's got a field. This is right next to the cafe area. It has the wild orchid sculpture, which kind of spins with the wind, really cool. This wood overhanging covering, which is all like got lights strung up around it. It looks absolutely gorgeous. They have like a stone rose concrete right in the center of it. It's just, this is a beautiful, beautiful spot. The next spot here is the Childerns Garden, and this is actually really kind of cool. It's a great spot to bring the kids. They've got like these whale rocks that actually shoot out water from them, which is awesome. And they just have like all these little kind of like small houses and lawns and just like some games for the kids to play. So if you're here with the family, definitely come over to the Childerns Garden, which is next to the Arbor Gardens. Everybody, meet my new friend, Phil, the lobsterman. He catches lobsters just out here in the little pond, you know, just making sure that the Maine's economy is running. That's my man, Phil. Come on across, Anna.
I don't think so.
You got this, come on. Very simple. Very easy. Yeah, Seb. Hey, come on, Anna, you can do this. So, while the first one, Roskva, she's the strongest of the trolls. This one here, what's her name?
Lilia.
Lilia. So Lilia is the baby of the trolls. You know, she's the scent of flowers. So whenever you come here, her arms are wide open. Make sure you give her a big old hug, shall you? Okay, so this area is the Giles Perennial Garden, and this is fantastic. It is a mixture of the Maine pine forest, ferns, just the little kind of like man-made waterfall over there, this beautiful pond that's just all mossy on top. I mean, it's just, this is probably the most Maine-ish, shall I say, part of all the gardens. It's just absolutely, just naturally gorgeous here. This is amazing. Alright, so if we found our third troll, and this is Grow, and honestly, I think I'd take after this one myself. Grow, she is known as the wanderer of the 5 trolls. Every fall she disappears, comes out into the forest, as you can see, meditating, being at peace, and then she returns in the spring to help everything grow. But anyway, yeah, this is Grow, the third troll. Alright, and so our fourth troll of the Botanical Gardens is Soren, and this is the first boy troll that we got here. He is, of course, being the boy, he's the wild one, he's the very curious one, always getting into mischief, but he is the one that loves to climb to the top of the branches to see the sky and the other world that lives above us. But anyway, yeah, this is Mr. Soren, the curious one. Okay, so this is the landing. This is basically the farthest point in the Botanical Gardens from the visitor center, and it's right here on Back River. And yes, that is the name, with all the crazy names that they come up here with Maine, or all the Native American names that they come up here with Maine that are impronounceable. This one they decided to name Back River. Don't know why, but it's gorgeous, absolutely fantastic, and runs all the way up the peninsula and the west side of the Boothbay Harbor area. Anyway, yeah, this is the landing. So along the shore path, as you're heading towards the 5th and final troll, there is a place on the way, on the left-hand side, called the Ferry House Village. And it's just kind of like ruined little forest area that has these small little houses, either built into the rocks or built into the trees. And they are the houses of the Fae, or the fairy, that live in these woods. Now, they're never, of course, here when us humans are here. We're too big for them, you know, but they are here. And there is magic in this place. Okay, so this is the 5th and final troll, and this is Burke, and he is known as the wisest and the most mysterious of the 5 trolls. His long limbs represent basically the roots, which of course roots go deep, and a lot of times they're longer than many of the branches on most trees. But yeah, he's basically known as the story keeper, the storyteller. He knows all that goes on within this forest. So this is Mr. Burke. Alright, so when you're done with finding all 5 trolls, come over here to the Veo Meditation Garden and just kind of sit and reflect on all you learned from the trolls today. And of course, reflecting on the beautiful garden. And it has beautiful waterfront views as well. But it's just kind of a nice, quiet, peaceful spot. So, yeah, all right. So we're going to be heading back out of the Botanical Gardens. And we're going to do one more stop. Unfortunately, it looks like fate will not allow me to get to Wickaset this time and Red Eats. We are running out of time. We could make it, but unfortunately, it looks like my car is having some issues. So we're gonna make the quickest beeline home, and we're gonna stop at one spot to grab something to eat directly on the way. So our final stop here is at Boothbay Craft Brewery, and this place is amazing. I've been wanting to come here for a few years now, and I just have never been able to find the time to do it. But boy, this place is fantastic. It's just north of Boothbay Harbor, but it is absolutely amazing inside. It's almost kind of like an old sawmill, like mountain lodge. It's got a fire, everything's wood or brick. It's just absolutely gorgeous. Outside as well, they've got games, they got a chicken coop you can check out. They do barbecues out there, I think, during the summertime and on the weekends. But inside is fantastic. And I had to, of course, get myself, it's Oktoberfest time, so Oktoberfest beer. And of course, Anna Maria is having her pale ale as well, so cheers to you guys. Oh, that's really good. All right, so for the appetizers, we got the pretzel bites with, of course, their own 633 pale ale beer cheese. That, oh my God, look at these guys. Number one, they're hot, 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 hot. But man, these look good. These little pretzel knots with, of course, the beer cheese. Just kind of get up into that. It just smells so good. Try that. Oh my God. That beer cheese is amazing. And then, of course, Anna and Sebastian got this thing of fries with, basically made it into a poutine with gravy and cheese. How's it tasting, Sebastian? It's so good. Yeah, now I gotta get into these fries just real quick. Look at all that. Oh, yes, with the cheese. Hand cut and crispy to perfection. Damn, that's good. Okay, so for Boothbay Brewery, what they're really known for when it comes to the food is the pizzas. These are their own handcrafted pizzas. Thin crust, just looks absolutely amazing. We got 3 different types, but I, of course, have to go with the Meat Masters myself. I mean, this one had the thumbs up under it, so, you know, if it's got a thumbs up, you go for it. But it's just like so much meat, cheese, just, oh, it looks so good, smells delicious. So we'll dig into this. Oh man, the mixture of that applewood smoked bacon, the pepperoni, I think there's like fennel sausage on there. That's fantastic. Oh my God, I'm full. That was fantastic. How about you guys?
Ready for a nap.
Well, you guys can take a nap in the car while I drive. But anyway, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed that today. The Botanical Gardens are absolutely fantastic. If you're ever up in Maine, that is a must-do. You can spend, honestly, the whole day there because there were trails we never even got to. And then, of course, always make sure the Glidden Point Oyster Farm, they actually do tours, so I would definitely check that out. And then, of course, when you're down here in the Boothbay area, you got to go to Boothbay Brewery. That was so good. Anyway, we got to get back on the road. Hopefully my car makes it back and to the dealership. We'll find out what the hell is going on with that. So stay tuned for next time. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure you give it a like. Also, if you haven't already subscribed, hit that subscribe button and the notification bell for any of our future videos. And then, of course, I will see you guys on the next adventure. Peace out until then.